Morena, Monday morning, 8:41 in the morning. Just at the Hamilton Lake, just dropped the fiance off, and I'm noticing the bro is just having a kōrero with some wahine. So I'm just going to wait for a bit in the car before I go have a chat with him. Oh man, I'm pretty tired, eh? Been up since like 3:02, and then 4:30, and then 5 something, and then we left Auckland around 6:45. Yeah, got to Hamilton about 8 o'clock. Pretty tired. I was thinking of going home, but I'm like, while I'm here, I might as well just stop by and see the bro. I haven't seen him for 2 weeks because of the, what's been going up in Auckland for the last couple of weeks. So be good to see him, have a chat. I still need to do Darren Daily. I've done a voice note for the first one. Actually, it was Fridays. I didn't do Friday because I was at the hackathon. And then this morning one, I think I started doing a voice note. Actually, no, I haven't done a voice note yet, so I need to do that. But it's good content. Today's one is about success and how success makes you stupid, makes you blind, which is really interesting because I was thinking about this. Oh, is he finished? Yeah, alright, I'm gonna go have a chat. Yo, so it's 4:20 in the afternoon. Just waiting to pick up my fiance from Mahi. It's been a heck of a day, man. It's been quite an eventful day. I've been going back and forth with my business plan. Been talking to an old friend who is a legend and has given me so much advice about my business plan. When I spoke with him, he said to me, send me your business plan and I'll get my team to help you put it together. And I was a bit nervous about sending him what I was going to send him, so I sent him 2 sort of incomplete documents. They were like business plan templates that I got from the government website, and one of them was like a quick one and I had partially filled it out, and then another one was a document that I got from ChatGPT after I asked it a bunch of questions. And he called me up and he said, bro, you the metaphor he used was about baking a cake. He's like, he said something like, you've told me how you want to make the cake, but you've left out the ingredients, bro. And he's like, all of the stuff is all good and all, but what is it? What's the process? What's the modules? Like the nitty gritty. Like what's the ingredients of the cake? So I was like, shit. This is a shit cake. This is a shit business plan. That's the problem, and this is the thing I've been daunting for so long. And I've literally asked people this very question, like, what do I put in the business plan? And they're like, don't worry about the business plan. You can figure it out later. You can just focus on getting your clients. So that's what I've been doing. I pivoted, right? I've pivoted. I've been focusing on getting clients. But now I'm like, well, what the hell do I do? What does a call look like? All these things. And it's like, I think the reality is, there's many realities. Don't listen to people. Don't listen to people who don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. Because now I kind of regret not finishing the business plan, because I started it 11th of August. That's like 2 weeks ago. That was the last time I touched it, was the 11th of August. That was kind of, yeah, that was like 2 days after I registered on my dad's birthday. And now I'm like, man, I should have just finished it. Because if I finished working on it, I could have had something to deliver to him today. But then I wouldn't have had, yeah, I don't know. Then I wouldn't have had like that amazing call that I had with the bro yesterday, 2 days ago. So it's hard, I guess. You just never know, right? You never know what you never know. And even now, like, I've gone back and forth a couple of times with him, and I'm still confused, because just the amount, like when you look at the government business plan from, the business plan template from business.gov, it's a 36-page document. It's massive, right? And it requires like so much granular detail on almost every single aspect, and that's quite daunting to think about. Like, yay, you know, you have this like cool idea, you're like, yeah, I want to create a business, and then you're like, shit, now what? Like, I can't remember exactly all of the details, but it's a lot. It's a lot. That's all I can say. So he did something really quickly, and he sent it back to me. He's like, bro, I made you a cake. And he said, check your inbox. And then I had a look at it. I was like, what the fuck? I actually had something similar to that. I can't remember. Like, he basically, with the limited amount of information that he knew and what I told him, like on a, I don't know, 15, 20, 30-minute call, the information that he ascertained from that and what he was able to like prompt, man, it was way better. It was like a breakdown, like step by step of like he based it on 6 sessions. What else? Yeah, 6-session breakdown, kind of like the journey of becoming a superhero. And it was cool. It was like, it had a coaching framework, and it had aspects that I had told him, like Tuakana Taina, which is the concept of older brother, younger brother. And it's the idea that, you know, I might be like 1 or 2 steps ahead of the person that I'm coaching, and we climb the mountain together, we ascend together, we grow together, we train together. So because I'm also on the path, like I'm learning as well. So it's got that concept in it, and you know, our indigenous values, and the creation story, Rangi Papa, like all of the stuff that I thought about. So this is where it gets a bit overwhelming when you're using ChatGPT. Like, I've got so many different open chats that I almost just need to like consolidate them, delete all of the ones that I'm not using, and just focus on, actually what I really need to do is create a project, because you can do that with a pro plan, which I actually haven't been using, to be fair. So I need to create a project chat and call that my business plan, and then move all of these individual chats to this project, so that I can try and have one coherent, consistent narrative. So when I'm talking about, you know, pricing, it updates the, what do you call it, the AI engine, contextual memory. Because yeah, even pricing is a tricky one. Like, I think the benefit for me is because I've done 4 or 5 different coaching calls in the last month. I have 5 different data points that I can kind of leverage, and I also have my own experience as somebody who's paid for a lot of courses. Like, this one is actually, it's kind of tailored It's kind of tailored around Darren Hardy's Jumpstart program, and Darren Hardy also has a program called Hero's Journey, and that's literally like kind of on the nose with what I'm thinking of creating, except I want to break mine up into like a 6-month program, or in 6 months it consists of like 3 individual programs, but if you combine all, like say the 2 months each, if you combine all of them together, you have like a 6-month package with like, maybe it's 2-3 months. But the thing I'm trying to capture is in our creation story, we talk about like the 3 phases. So there's te kore, which is about the void, like nothingness, and then there's te po, which is the night or the darkness, and then there's te ao marama, which is the world of light, or in the hero terms it could be like the awakening. So when we talk about the creation story, Rangi and Papa, how they were created, or you know, they kind of started off like fused together. This was like the nothingness, te kore, the void, and then transitioned into te po, the darkness, when all of the children were trapped in between their embrace. And then when Tane Mahuta separated Rangi Nui and Papatūnaku, when he separated them, that's what created the light, like Te Ao Marama, the world of understanding, the world of enlightenment, or in my context, the awakening. So that's the kaupapa that I'm trying to weave in, and whether or not that's individual modules. I also have Te Whara Tapa Whā, the 4-sided house, potentially as bro, what are you up to? Potentially as individual modules, or just like a single module split across 4 different times. So yeah, lots to figure out, and my brain's kind of fried because I've literally been up all day, very little sleep, some kind of emotional phone calls. I don't want to mention names just yet. Well, I don't want to mention names, but I've had some pretty profound, powerful calls today with 2 very special people. 2 people that are heroes to me, people that I admire. Actually, the second call that I had with the other person, that was really nerve-wracking, because he kind of asked me all these questions, and I could kind of tell that he was a bit, what's the word? Like, this is the first time that we've talked, so he was a bit not defensive, a bit standoffish, and he was pretty keen to catch up in person, which I would have preferred as well. And I've been trying to like meet him in person, but he's just a very busy man. So he said to me, I think he's traveling somewhere today, but he said, give me a call when you're back in Auckland, or give me a text when you're back in Auckland, and we'll meet up. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. It might be in a couple of days, so fingers crossed that works out. Anyway, I'm at the 12-minute mark, so I better put the phone down, and she should be coming out soon. Yeah, see you later. We are at the Hamilton Gardens. This place is beautiful. Look at this, massive area, huge walkways, beautiful smell, flowers. It's nice. We just walk past the fancy plaza area. I don't know if we can connect back across. I think around the other side. See that's the area there. We walked across the little walkway. There's like a little lake area over there. This is the other side. I don't know how we get back across. If it connects over here. Very nice. Yeah. So tired. It's like 9 something. I don't even know what time I came to bed. I've been drifting off to sleep. I was so tired, I'm probably not going to do the LinkedIn video tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh. I'm so tired. Alright, see you tomorrow.